Hello. Let's see who we have in chat today. Hello, Mel, Grace, Pebbles, Goddess. I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce this right, but Nelise or Nellis. Going with the first one. Galactic. Hang on, I'm looking. Akira, Jenny, Newt. I love that name. Hello, Newt. Kinoko. Do we have anyone else? I'm gonna call you Archive, because I can't see the rest of your name on my screen. Hello, Melody. Anybody I missed? Hello. I love the name Newt. That's a beautiful name. So, I know, I said I was gonna stream every single day of the event, and I have skipped a few days. I might skip some more. But we're just vibing, alright? I kind of can't... Okay, oh, I haven't updated the event count. Uh-oh. Hang on, where's my notes? Oh, there's not much to update on the event count. No new appies this time. Alright. What was I gonna say? I just completely forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, they do. I didn't catch any new ones the other day, though. I only caught an icy, I think, either today or yesterday. Pretty sure. Hello, hello. Imagine if you caught a Pastel Dreams Amethyst Marwari. Oh, I would love something like that. I would absolutely love something like that. I've had insane IUH luck yesterday and today. Ooh, what did you catch? I'm pretty sure I saw one of the things you caught. I didn't see the others. Did you see the eclipse? If you did, how was it? I didn't go anywhere where the eclipse would be, like, really cool. And so in my area for the eclipse, all that really happened was it just kind of looked like the clouds covered the sun for a while. Like, I remember when I was a kid, we would get, like, large clouds, and there would just be, like, a patch of darkness, like, just kind of moving. Like a little patch of shade moving down the road. It felt like that, but longer. Like, that's it. That's all. Nothing super spectacular. We're just sweeping mainland to look for, any event horses, by the way. I am a sucker for mainland caught events, so I gotta sweep on through. Let me go see. Got a flowery thoroughbred yesterday and an icy pink Appaloosa today. Aww! That is insane luck. Oh my gosh. Well, now I've gotta beat that. I said that to Tango last time and I didn't catch a single thing, but I gotta catch up. I need to catch up. Still can't hunt. The lag is unreal. I guess the only thing I could say is I would turn weather off in game. I would adjust your settings, and I would, if you have it on, especially turn off high quality mode in the settings. I keep it on just because I like how it looks and I know my computer can handle it, but even when I get really laggy, the first thing that goes off is high quality mode. It changes a lot. Let's go ahead. Nothing on those sides. Hello, hello! And don't worry, it doesn't matter if you haven't been in here in ages, we're still gonna welcome you as if you were here yesterday. Man, I want to see if I can pick a day to get Lois to do, if I can get Lois to do 2-player obbies with me on stream again. We used to do a lot of them over on Twitch, so if I have to, it'll be on Twitch, but I don't know. I just, I really want to get Lois to play games with me on stream again. I'm also thinking of organizing a large game night for sometime this month. I don't know if it will be on Twitch or YouTube. I was thinking Twitch, entirely because it will be to celebrate my 3 years on Twitch. But I'd still have to plan that. How many of your IUHs would you give for a title? None. My IUHs are not for trade. So, none. I have only one IUH for trade, and Mel has already called dibs on it. Hello, hello! Welcome in! IUH event memory? Hang on. Hang on, I want to go check the list. Oh, it's still saying that there isn't one. Maybe they haven't updated the list yet. What main and tail was it? You should show who? Oh, the reason that Mel has called dibs on it is because it's Flintstone Gummy's twin. It's Gummy Bear. Yeah. Otherwise, he would be not for trade. But Mel really wants him, so he's for trade, but only for Mel. Gonna fight whoever got it. I want to see a picture of it. Like, if anyone has a screenshot of it, I would love to see it. Hello, hello, welcome in. So I was thinking today we could mass capture. That does mean, however, I'm gonna have to use some more backpack kits. We're only gonna do 2 or 3 islands today. I really just don't feel like running and refreshing today. So I'm thinking today will be a mass capture kind of day. I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself 100 more lassos. That should be fine. Love the PNG, thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and get 100 more lassos. Should come to 11,300. Yep. Alright. We're just gonna spam the 5. Now we have our lassos. So I'm thinking I want to run definitely desert at the very least. Desert and lunar are 2 islands I would like to run today. So I was thinking maybe desert, lunar, royal, or desert, lunar, desert, lunar, and mountain. Haven't decided which one. I don't want to run, I don't want to, you know, like farm, I don't want to farm forest today. Forest does not like me and it's too small. Hello, hello, welcome in. So we are gonna mass capture today. You guys talking about someone catch an event IUH? Allegedly, somebody has an IUH pastel Marwari, but I'm gonna look into that more later because I really want to see it. It sounds pretty. Hang on, actually, I can just go check. I want to see it. I see. Huh. Dang. I'll just wait for somebody else to post it. I don't know, I'm usually skeptical with those kinds of things, but I just also think it's really pretty and I would like to see it. Did you get a chance to see its stat card? Hello, hello, welcome in. It was so cute. I know, it sounds adorable. I really want to see it. Like, I will admit, I am on the skeptical side with stuff like that, but also that sounds so cute. And I really want to see. Yeah, Hello, Star! Welcome in! You really trust photos because it might be photoshopped? Well, it's more so a matter of if somebody saw it in game, and then there's also pictures, I just really want to see it. Because even, there's ways to tell if a photo's been manipulated or not, and I just, did have the red name and all? Yeah, exactly. Like, I trust this. I also just want to see it, because could you imagine the tack set somebody's gonna give it? Somebody out there has the prettiest IUH known to man, alright? It's icy pink. That is by far what I would assume to be the prettiest IUH. What are we talking about? Allegedly somebody got the event high tier as an IUH. And I think it sounds really pretty and I want to see. Alright, I think I've decided the islands that we are going to be clearing are going to be Lunar, Desert, and Mountain. Those are the islands that I'm going to clear today. So first we have to empty out my extra horses to find out how much space we have. Ooh, I want these. Oh, also, we're using Candy Wafer, because she has more stamina than Ranch, and also more than Cruella, so as of right now, she's my Arabian with the best stamina. So we're gonna be using her. Hello, hello! She doesn't have the best speed, but I have her brother, okay? Her brother, Sugar Wafer, also has really good speed and really good stamina. So if I have to, I can swap out to him later. How'd you end up with 46? I've got 45, I think, but I just kept catching them. Like here. I can't escape. There is no escape from these things. You know, there's really no getting away. And I think I've got some just shoved into storage, too. I've literally got some of these just put right into my storage. I can't escape. There's no getting out of here. It's just, oh. I love the little Pop-Tarts, don't get me wrong. Alright, they're built like Pop-Tarts, and I love them, but I have so many of them. I've got so many of them. Why couldn't you have fancy hair? Yeah, my girl Candy Wafer here has 162 for stamina. So we're just out here vibing. Alright, Desert. Desert's the first one we're coming up on. So let's go sell a bunch of random stuff. Alright. I've also been kind of burnt out on the game, but I'm trying to not let myself stop, because the moment I stop, I'm gonna lose my login streak as well. Alright, let's clear out that extra space we had. So that should give us 38 more slots. So with the 3 we already had cleared, that's 41. Looks like I don't need a backpack kit. We will just sell in between islands. Though I will need a reminder before I end stream today to fill my inventory so the vault does not take advantage of my open inventory. Yep, I am just 1K away from another 24-hour stream. And even then, you guys technically could have another 24-hour stream this month. Assuming I skip streaming tomorrow. Okay, so assuming I don't stream tomorrow, I could possibly do the stream until you catch an IUH on Saturday. But that's assuming I don't stream tomorrow, because I'm gonna need a day to prepare, which means no streams tomorrow. That's just what that would mean. Tim slowly dies from lack of sleep stream. No. It would. Okay, I will tell you what would happen here. It would more like be I get tired of sitting at my desk, alright? Like, I don't like sitting at my desk. I recently got a new chair. A chair that I really like. Okay, it's bright pink. You know what the chair looks like, Star. You were with me when I was picking it, okay? I got a new chair, and it's a lot more comfortable than the wooden one I had. But I still don't find it incredibly comfortable. And that's why I stand up all the time. That and, you know, a small, mild health concern that's going on right now. But I have to stand up. That's why I just stand up and let you guys ask questions. Standing in this chair genuinely hurts my knees. And I don't know why it hurts my knees. Maybe I'm just getting old, okay? But it actually hurts my knees to sit here. So, thank you, question mark, eventing, and more question mark, oh, I missed a horse, for subscribing. What do you play on? I am on my PC, my desktop. There we go. You guys just can't see my, my computer mouse. Tired from grinding all day. Switch off my PC. Get my iPad and just play in bed. It's laggy but comfortable. I've got a laptop I could use. Like, I have a laptop. It's just sitting on my bed. Thank you for subscribing. You should break in the show you do bar stools. Hop on it. Listen, I've been using this chair off and on since I got it. I've been using this chair every day, almost every day, for 2 weeks now. Yeah, 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. I got it 2 weeks ago when the same day that I caught moose is when I got the chair. I assembled it, and then I started stream immediately, and that was like a 3-hour stream. So there was just 3 hours of using the chair there. And then the following Wednesday, I streamed, and I streamed days and days and days after that. And then, yeah, I've had the chair for about 2 weeks now. It's really nice. It's bright pink. clothing dyes, like when you get a brand new pair of like black leggings or a brand new pair of jeans, I have already accidentally, like, okay. You know when you get new jeans and like the dye from them like rubs off on things? Like, I'm talking the really, really blue jeans. There is already a blue mark on this chair from the dye in the jeans that I got recently. And I'm a little upset. I love my bright pink chair, but now there's just a random blue mark on it. And it, ugh, I'm just devastated. It's just a random blue mark. I tried getting it out. I can't. Okay, it's fake leather. If you guys know how easily the colorful ones stain, like it's fake leather. I can't get that out. I tried. Hello, hello. Is it against the rules if I say my birthstone? It would. The dye got the pink chair. I know. There's a random blue mark on the side of it because of the dye from my jeans. And I'm devastated. I love this chair so much. I love the color of it. Not exactly how, comfortable it is, but I love this chair, and I'm so upset that I already marked it with, like, a blue dye. What was I saying? Oh, birthstone thing. I mean, it would technically give away the month you were born, but I don't care too much if it's just birthstone. As long as you're not being like, yeah, I was born in, like, the 4th week of November, like, as long as you're not doing that, you should be good. I don't care too much about specific month. I would still prefer not, but it's birthstones. I don't care. Like, I also just really don't care about, like, star signs. Because most of them have such broad, like, sections that unless you specify the day, nobody's gonna go out of their way to guess your birthday based on your star sign. And if they do, that's a lot of work, and it's really weird. Hello, hello! So, like, star signs and birthstones, they're okay. I don't care about them. Hey, where's your fancy hair? Hmm? What can I say? I've become infected with fjord fever. I really want more IUH fjords. Like, I really want more. Ever since I got moose, like, having mouse and moose is now, like, the norm for me. And now they need siblings. They need more siblings. That fjord is just new to the neighborhood. They never told them the dress code yet? Okay, alright. That fjord can have a pass. I'm supposed to be clearing this. I'm literally supposed to be clearing this silly little area. What am I doing? Hello, hello! Welcome in! Can we see Moose? Yes, you can. Here, where are you, Moose? There you are. This is Moose. She's a couple weeks old. This is her. She was caught on stream. She's a Wild Horse Wednesday baby. Here, we'll run mountain with Moose. How many high tier IUHs do you own? High tier is in the hair or the breed? Because if it's as in the hair, I don't know what's considered high tier in the hair. Because I know all of my lunar ones would be, like, kind of high tier. High tier hair, I mean. Here we go. Come on, Moose. Capture these people. In breed? Oh, I have two. Two high-tier breeds. I would have three, but I traded my very first one away. What's your favorite video you've made? Ooh, the game show one. Except the game show one was so chaotic to film that I haven't made another one. Like, I'm still feeling the dread from the first one. Like, the first one to film, okay, I think I said this in the video. I pulled in, like, 4 random people in a public server, and I was like, hey, do you guys want to essentially play Jeopardy in exchange for horses? All of the questions are Wild Horse Island themed. They said yes. I said, could all of you guys PM me, please? This is back when the chats were still separated. And they were like, yeah, one person didn't PM me and actually PM'd the wrong person. And then I was like, hey, I don't have a PM from you. Please make sure that you like, messaged the right person. And they once again messaged the wrong person. And when I was like, this is my username, please make sure you mention the right one, they went, this has too many requirements. I was like, okay. So then they started getting upset at, like, me and stormed off instead of participating because I gave them my username and told them to message me, like, in whispers in Roblox, alright? Like, I told them to whisper me so I could get answers from people for the trivia. And I just, they got upset, and they were like, too many requirements. Don't you correct me? I know I messaged the right person. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. So that was the start of it. So stream you caught Moose on still up. Yes, it should be, it's the one from the 27th. So, two weeks ago. It's the Wild Horse Wednesday from 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they got mad at me for their own mistake. And then what happened afterwards with the contestants I did have, because I had 3 or 4. What happened afterwards with the contestants I did have, whenever they got a question wrong, or another player got a question right, 2 of them would boo the other people and would essentially, like, go after them and, like, antagonize them just for getting the question right. And I had to keep being like, please don't do that, or I'll just leave the server. And so it just kept happening. Like, they were all being, well, all but one. I think the person who ended up in, I think the person who was in last place was pretty nice to the others, but, like, there were 2 of them at the very least who just kept being, like, really bad sports about things, and it got so tiring. It was not fun. So I just never filmed another one. How many IUHs do you have? I have 19. Ooh, Andy's on Royal. Let's sell my stuff first. Yep, too many Appaloosas. I can't escape. Like, look at them. Look at these things. They're little goofy goobers. I really just can't escape them. Anyway. Let's go ahead and sell those. Jungle. I can't let Moose run jungle. I'm not clearing jungle, so she can't run it. What's your favorite breed? Thoroughbreds. I like them. They're little goofy goobers. Yeah, they're little goofy goobers. Caught 2 IUHs in the past day and I've only caught 1 pastel dream so far. I've also only caught 1. I've caught just 1 so far. Congrats on 9K. Sorry to make the last couple streams. That is completely okay. Don't worry about it. Look at that. Look at that. Not even showing up in uniform. Aw, they have silly ears. It's okay. I'll forgive them. I love their silly little ears. I have never been happier than when they added that breed. That is my second favorite breed in real life, so I'm just I'm in love with them in the game too. They're so cute. How many hours have you played Wild Horse Island in total? In game it'll say 2,000 something. Yeah, 2,551. But RoPro has the more accurate count, so I've got to check that one. All time, 3,324. Have you ever seen a V1 IUH Frisian? I have. There's somebody who owns a clear quartz, I don't know if it was black or fading black, but there's somebody who owns a clear quartz black V1 Frisian. And it's the prettiest V1 IUH I've ever seen. Oh, hey bro, how you doing? Hello, hello, welcome in. Come on, I don't want to have to catch you with an obsidian lasso. Lock you, add to the count. Number 46. What? I just lost the question I was looking at. Oh, when did you start playing Wild Horse Islands or just Roblox in general? I started playing Roblox in November of 2016. I started Wild Horse Islands on April 22nd, 2022. So in 11 days, it will be my 2-year anniversary on Wild Horse Islands. Just dream IUH aside from the white Frisian with pink cow print. Ooh, a white thoroughbred with pink cow print. It's still just a white horse with pink cow print, but I think the Frisian would be prettier. Did you see the Obsidian V1 Grey Frisian? I have not. How'd you get so many IUHs? I think I've caught a total of 13 and I kept 11. So 11 of the 19 I have, I've caught myself. The others I have traded for, well, I bought one with tokens. But the others I've traded for, like Quiver. And then some have been gifts, whether they're for Christmas or anything like that. Caught a Leafy Andy today? Oh, I think I saw that. Was it the Dark Bay one? Have you ever traded away one of your IUHs or have they always been not for trade? I traded away a neon purple V1 Clyde that I caught, and I traded away a leathery quarter horse that I caught. Those are the 2 of the 13 I've caught that I've traded. I kept 11. I chose to keep 11 of them. Sometimes if I just really can't bond with them, I'll try and trade them. Like, I've heavily considered trading Blue Duckplate, my Percheron, but I really just don't want to, because she was my first Percheron I had ever caught. IUH one, I mean. Got a cow print fjord last night named Moo Shake. Oh, that sounds so cute! People ever given you free items or rare stuff for free because they're a fan? They have, definitely, but I only open my gifts around Christmas or birthdays. So it was usually for that purpose. Like, I know I got some gifts around Christmas. Like malt. Malt was a gift for Christmas. I'm trying to think what else. I got candy floss around Christmas. Just stuff like that. I got Christmas gifts. At 10k subs, will you tell us what you traded the neon purple Clyde for? I'm gonna give you a little hint. You have been able to see what I traded it for the entire time. I just haven't openly said it. I'll just put it this way. It is always in my videos. Guess I wouldn't say in... No, it is. It is always in my videos. It is the reason that today I would still never trade back, even though the trade was so awful. The neon blue gray person. It's not neon blue, it's pearly blue, but yes, I still have her. What is the highest tier IUH man and tail you have? Let me guess, Tidals? No. I really wish I had asked for Tidals in that trade, but I didn't. Hang on, I'm trying to look. I just missed a question. Is it your pickaxe? No. I'm not gonna reveal it. Some people know what it is, but I'm not gonna reveal it. So even if you guys do guess correctly, I'm not going to say yes or no. I caught Trident myself. It was not Trident. My lovely lady Trident was caught on this island over there. What are IUHs even worth? IUHs do not have a set value. Could be a springy. No, I didn't get my springies until after that was traded. I got my first springy sometime last year. You ever been banned on Roblox or received warnings? I have received warnings. Back in, like, 2017, though. My most recent warning was in either 2022 or 2023, and it's because they incorrectly flagged my, when I was in mic up. So they banned me for a day, and then when I appealed, I still had to sit out the ban, and then they changed it to a warning. They were like, oh yeah, sorry, my bad. You still had to wait it out though, but my bad. They incorrectly flagged something I said on mic up. I told a kid who had told us he was 7, so not supposed to be on VC on Roblox. Ooh, pot of gold. This kid was like, yeah, I'm 7, and I'm like, bro, you sound like you haven't even lost your baby teeth yet. And I guess it thought that I said like a slur or something, because it got me flagged for derogatory language, like slurs and things like that. And then when I appealed, they're like, oh yeah, actually you didn't do that, my bad. Like, okay, neat, I guess. I still had to wait out the whole 24 hours. Like, I will admit, I did tell this little kid that they sounded like they hadn't lost their baby teeth yet, because they probably hadn't. Do you have any fans who sometimes scare you with the things they say? I'm going to say yes. I've addressed this on stream before. there was one viewer who came into game with me when I was playing games with my friends, so I wasn't on Wild Horse Islands, and started yelling at my friends and strangers and threatening to, like, harm an animal if I didn't talk to them. And then when I went into a different game, okay, when I went into a different game, they followed me there and did the same thing. And then I went into Wild Horse Islands finally, and I was, like, on my locked island. Because they had been following me all night. I couldn't even play games with my friends because of them. And I saw them, like, still yelling in the chat, and I just stayed on my locked island. And finally, they started PMing me, being like, you're a terrible YouTuber, you don't care about your fans. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, you just threatened to harm an animal because you couldn't get somebody on Roblox to talk to you. Like, I'm not gonna talk to somebody like that. And then they revealed in the public chat that they were just following me around to ask for a free title. And even the people in-game who had no clue who I was, because there's still a lot of people in Wild Horse Islands who don't know who I am. Even the people in-game who had no clue who I was like, you're just following them around to ask for free things. And I won't tell you guys their username, but I just want you to know their username was so ironic for their behavior. It was a very ironic username. But long story short, I blocked them, and I blocked their friend that was doing it with them. And that is probably the worst experience I've had with a viewer, and it was recent. Like, that was just like a month or two ago. Like, that was recent. Do you have any tips for grinding? Always make sure you're watching something or listening to something, because you're gonna get bored really fast. Like, I love, I absolutely love streaming when I'm grinding, because it's wonderful. How does a 24-hour stream work? I go live for 24 hours straight. I pick a weekend. I usually start on a Saturday. We go until a Sunday. So, like, last time I started on Saturday at 6 p.m. And we ended on Sunday at 6 p.m. This was back in December. And I pretty much just stream the whole time. We play a bunch of different games, not just Wild Horse Islands, because I can't do that for 24 hours. But well, Midnight, I already answered the first question. Have you ever sold a horse you really love by accident? Also, no. You don't sleep for 24 hours, no breaks. I take breaks, but I don't sleep. How we did it the first time, and I do not encourage this, but I prepared beforehand. Like, I got plenty of rest beforehand. I was drinking water every 2 hours just to make sure that all the caffeine I was using wasn't going to harm me too bad. But what I did, I don't know how the heck Xander stayed up the entire 24 hours, but he did. What I did was, before the stream, okay, so hour 1, right when I started, only thing I was drinking was water and Powerade. Or it might have been Gatorade, one or the other. I think it was Powerade, though. And then at hour 6, I drank, like, an energy drink. One with, I think it was 300 milligrams of caffeine, which, if you don't know, is already kind of a lot. The max you're really supposed to have a day is, like, 300 in a healthy adult. And then every 2 hours, every 2 hours, I would drink water, 40 ounces of water. So, like, just an entire fishbowl water bottle of water. And I would do that every 2 hours. I would take a break every 2 hours. And then at hour 12 was another energy drink. And then at hour 18 was another one. And that was the last one. I only needed 3 for the stream because that one got me to hour 24. And let's just say I was absolutely wired on caffeine by the end of it. It was 740 milligrams of caffeine over the entire span of the stream. So I was absolutely wired on caffeine to the point that after the stream, I slept for only 2 hours and then I was up all day the next day. Which is why I'm not willing to do like a 24-hour stream for every subscriber goal. It's every 5,000 because I can't. My body cannot handle that much caffeine that often. So I've spaced it out, okay? 5K, 10K, 15K if we ever get there, 20K, you know. You get the gist of it. I literally slept 2 hours after the stream, and then I was up the entire next day, and I didn't crash until the following night. So to, you know, keep my body okay and prepare for it, like, I can't do it every single time. I think, like, that's the best way to put it. I have to space them out. Know what I missed? Not much. We're just IUH hunting today. Yeah, the next 24-hour stream is at 10,000 subscribers. It'll be on a weekend, just like the last one. It should be fine. Gonna use some lower strength energy drinks this time because I do not want to be wired for 2 whole days. That was a bit too much caffeine. It was kind of overkill. How many lassos do you craft when you're IUH hunting? Usually 300, but that's just because I run like anywhere from 2 to 5 islands. I can't run just one island. I refuse. So I run anywhere from 2 to 5 islands, so I create 300 lassos, and I sell horses in between. Am I okay to keep asking questions, or should I stop? You can keep asking questions. IUH hunting is boring. I wanna yap. I love answering questions. Who's your favorite IUH? Mulan. My lovely, lovely lady. My very first, actually. Do you think that for the summer event they're gonna make a V2 title? I don't know. I would say I don't find it to be likely, but if they did, I would collect them just the same. I would happily collect the V2s just as much as I collect the V1s. Try to hunt all of the islands. I've done that a few times. I love running the islands and just picking up whatever I find, but ugh, sometimes I just don't want to run them all. Alright, we're gonna give her a little break. And with that, I'm gonna let her dance so I can stand up a minute. My knees hurt. I'm getting old. Do you want life rings to come in the summer update? Yeah, they should be back. They were in the fountain last year. Hey Tem, I'm thinking of doing a Toadstool Fjord petting zoo. I have 2 so far. Do you think I should continue collecting them? Yes. Yeah, you guys don't have to ask questions. I usually just answer whatever I see in chat. So maybe there's gonna be a new breed? Yep, there's another new breed planned for after that one. Let me see if I can find when they put it for. It is supposed to be June 21st. So we'll have another one in June as well. Give Candy away for her water? Okay, alright. Alright, sorry, I had to stand because my legs were starting to hurt. Do you think it's a good idea to just stick to the same island or just keep trying to go to different islands? Someone with an IUH should just stick to one island. It really depends on what method you're doing. Like, Hang on. What do we... Do I have anything I need to sell? I do. So we'll just go grab that herd. If you are looking for a specific type of IUH, like a specific color, stick to that island. Where'd you get the event Morwari from? I caught mine on Jungle. She wasn't caught on stream, but I caught her on Jungle. I think I took screenshots. What's your favorite horse you have? It can be an event horse or an IUH. Trident. She's the light of my life. I love her. When I caught her, I was so happy. She was the very first high-tier event that I ever caught in this game. Alright, let's go grab that herd off of Royal and hope we can get a Morwari herd to spawn afterwards. Let's go find out where the herd is. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I don't know if I'd say the tiger stripe is one of the rarest. I think, I know it's the rarest one on Jungle. Here we go. Like, I know tiger stripe is the rarest on Jungle. What's your favorite? Oh, never mind, it's Ranch. If you were gonna ask favorite Arabian, it's Cruella. My favorite non-event, non-IUH is Cruella, not Ranch. Had to ask questions not Wild Horse Island related. My only rule for questions are not too personal and not about value questions. All value questions can go straight to the Wild Horse Island wiki. It is not... I can't answer them here. Hang on. Have you ever caught an IUH in a herd? I have not, and that's the saddest part about it. Have you ever, like, really, really regretted a trade? If so, what was the trade? You'll need to mention main items of the trade. The only trade that I have ever regretted was my trade of the neon purple Clyde. And I won't say what I got for it. You guys can go use context clues. I'll let you guys guess some other day. I'll let you guys guess what it is some other day, but it was a terrible trade, and I regret it. But I also would not undo it, because it ultimately ended up being what led to the creation of my channel. You can catch IUHs and herds? Yes, you can. Would you pick Trident or Mulan if you had to pick one? I would pick Trident. Wow, Mel, just flexing your age. Okay. Yeah, she may be the older one, but I'm the taller one, and that's all that matters. Should get new IUHs? Not yet. We'll be in a public server after this live. Probably. I want to do some training on Training Island, so if anybody joins me in a public server after stream, I might have the chat closed. So you actually need to walk up and say something for me to notice. When I'm in public servers, I play with the chat closed. It's something I do pretty often. Just because I don't... If I don't have friends in game, then I don't have a reason to have the chat open. So I keep the chat closed when I'm playing in a public server. Unless I'm in the trading hub. If I'm actively trading, the chat is open. Yeah, Mel is the owner of the petting zoo that was in my very first visiting petting zoos video. I'm still looking for more petting zoos to visit. There's one that's been lined up. I just keep forgetting. I just keep forgetting to visit it and set up a day to do that. Leave the chat closed when I'm playing on my phone. It covers like half the screen. Yeah. Why did you name your channel Temaria? Because my Twitch channel is also named Temaria. My username has been Temaria since, I want to say 2017. My username has been Temaria since 2017. I didn't become Temaria on Roblox until 2018. So yeah. Why do you use the crying PNG for the profile picture of the stream? Entirely because that thumbnail is from the very first time I streamed. Like, that thumbnail is just a basic screenshot of my best friend Lois and I standing on, I think it's Training Island, or it might just be my... No, I'm pretty sure it's just my island. It's just a screenshot of my best friend and I standing on my island. And I put it on there because it was the very first stream. So my channel had, like, never had any streams on it yet. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be a really funny thumbnail. Streaming? But I just never changed it. I'm sure I'll make a better one later. I'm a thumbnail artist. I can do it, but I just haven't. Starting to try and get an event IUH, but I need some tips. What are the best islands to hunt on? Any of them. If you have a specific island that you want, like a type of IUH, be on that island. Like, preferably, right now I'm hunting desert, mountain, and lunar. Because if I'm going to catch an IUH, those are my islands that I like the most. Have you got any mismatches? And if you have, then which is your rarest and favorite? I think my rarest mismatch is probably my Training Island unique one. My favorite is also probably my Training Island unique one. I really like Big Lots. He's just a cutie patootie. Have you ever scammed someone in a trade? The person you scam was just lazy? No, not necessarily, no. Like, as a kid, when I was like 11 or 12, I was an Animal Jam scammer, but that was, again, I was 11 or 12, so that was almost 10 years ago. What's your take on Lemon? Well, Lemon is somebody that I think is very nice. We've spoken before, if you mean the Lemon of Wild Horse Island Roblox, like, videos, but, yeah, we've spoken before. Lemon's very, very nice. We don't talk often, because I am terrible at reaching out to people. Like, I've got plenty of people I would consider, like, friends that are more like acquaintances, because I just suck at reaching out. Like, Lemon is very, very nice. Very fun to talk to, very polite, very sweet. How's your day going? It's going alright! My knees are holding up. Have you got an IUH from every island? The ones that you don't. I think I have, the only islands I haven't caught an IUH on are Forest and Volcano. And the only island I don't have one from in my inventory is Volcano. Yeah, I think I don't have a single Volcano IUH. Like, I don't own one, and I've never caught one. I wish I could. They're very pretty. I feel like I could be running with moose here. I feel like I should be bringing moose for good luck. Yeah, I've caught 7 on Lunar. If I remember correctly, 1 on Desert, 2 on Mountain, 1 on Royal. Hang on, we can do this, Okay. 1 on Royal, 1 on Blizzard, 7 on Lunar, 2 on Mountain, 1 on desert and 1 on jungle. What's an update you wish Wild Horse Islands added? They were toying with the concept of unicorn horns. And they would be built, you know, like the horned Frisians from Halloween? I assume that was kind of a test run. I don't have confirmation on that. But they would have been built like that, like just a horn on just the breeds. I really wish that they had actually gone through with that, because could you imagine, like, going looking for one? I would have so much fun looking for them. And they would work just the same way that, like, the Fiend Frisians, did, with the little horns. So I just... just vibing. I really want them. And the people who don't like them could easily just turn it off with a fantasy toggle. It's like, we've got the little fantasy toggle. The toggle hides horns, auras, and the little effects from the unicorns. I'd love a horn accessory, because I'll have to put one on my skelly. Aww! That'd be so cute! Come on, get in my backpack. There we go. I've had plenty of people join me just to ask me for free things. Like, it's a lot more common than you think. Like, I even get people who follow me, like, on TikTok, or they subscribe to me on YouTube, and then they try to reach out to me on Discord or something, or like, hey, here is a screenshot that I subscribe to you. Just because I subscribe to you, can I have a free item? And I'm just like, huh? Like, I do giveaways. I do them every event time. We've got one coming up. But I pick people at random. I don't like when people come up and they're like, hey, can I have something? Like, is that the only reason you're here? Like, I feel like that's so much worse than a person just like, ugh, I don't know. Try to get 1 million tokens. I could probably do it right now. Not with what I have right now, but could probably sell something and take myself right to 1 million. Nah, somebody, and this is before my channel, by the way, somebody had, somebody came to my petting zoo before I made my channel, and they were like, hey, it's my birthday, can I have a title? I'm like, I don't know you. No. I don't know you. And they're like, oh, well, it's my birthday, can I have a title? I said, I don't know you, so I am not obligated to care about your birthday. That's the whole reason they were trying to get a title. They were, like, claiming it was their birthday. And they're like, oh, so can I friend you? I was like, why? They're like, so you'll be my friend. I was like, oh. No thank you. No thanks. And they were like, well, how can you get to know me if you're not gonna friend me? And I'm like, well, I don't think I want to. I don't really think I want to get to know you. And they started getting upset and then started, like, listing... they started, like, listing a bunch of fun facts about themselves. I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot of the whole ordeal. I'd have to censor the usernames, but fairly certain I've still got the screenshot of everything that happened. And it just... They just kept going. They're like, so can I have a title now? I'm like, I don't think so. If that's all you're gonna ask for, like, could you get off my island? So they got really upset. And they just... They were like, well, why won't you give me one? You've got so many. And I'm like, well, I think I literally gave them the Google definition of what a collection was. And this is when I only had 33, by the way. So, like, none of them were traded for. So, my original 33, I call them original 33, because they have never had another owner. Like, the original 33 in my collection have only been on my account. They've never been to anybody else. Which is what makes them my originals. And I was like, yeah, no. No, thank you. So they just kept going off at me in my PMs until eventually I just had to block them. But I took screenshots. I took screenshots the entire time. What's your opinion on Jojo Siwa's new music video? It's okay. Not my thing. I don't know what her target audience is, but it's not me. I'm not gonna bash JoJo or anything, but I'm not the target audience, very clearly. Oh, look at this silly little Clyde over here. Like, she's trying to rebrand to a more adult, audience, but listen, I'm younger than her, and I'm still not in her target audience. I'm 2 days younger than she is. Look at this silly little Clyde. I'm not a big fan of JoJo. I think this came up as a topic last stream. Like, I am not a big fan of Jojo Siwa. I do not support a lot of the things that she has done. But I also feel like I would be stooping to a lower level to absolutely bash her. So I'm not going to. The song itself is okay. I've heard an unreleased version of it from another artist. The song itself is okay. Like it sounds like it's from 2011, and it is from 2011. It's just been released now by JoJo. Can't believe she swore too. She didn't swear. There's no swearing in that video. In fact, instead of a bad word, she actually censors it. Like, she did not swear in that song. And also the oh, maybe it did. Sorry, she did. Oh, yeah, she did. Okay. There was one in the chorus. The original lyric from the original writing of the song says messed around, and she changed it. The original lyric in Karma, in the chorus, where she said, I would have never blank around, the original lyric is messed around, and it was changed. I just thought that was funny. Welcome back! Feed Candy Wafer? I will feed her in a minute. Do you want a hot pepper? Here, I'll give you a hot pepper. Got too many of them. There we go. I've got 320 of these. Eat one. There we go. Got so many of them. But yeah, I don't mind the song. Like, it definitely sounds like the time period it was written in. Anyone remember Horseland? I've actually never heard of it. When I was a kid, I was watching Canadian television. But I wasn't on the English channels. I was on the French channels. So Mel and I, as kids, all of the cartoons we watched at first were in French. Like, if you guys know the show Booba with their, like, off-brand Teletubbies or whatnot, it's a little bit of a fever dream. We watched that in French. Do you speak French? No, I don't. That's the funny part. We watched the Canadian channels because we just had a free TV antenna. There we go. Like, we just had a silly little TV antenna that barely got a signal. So we were watching, like, Canadian TV shows, and they were all in French. And I think that's actually why I like the French language so much today. I ended up taking French in school, and to some extent, I can usually understand what's being said. It's responding. So I can usually read French. I'm a little slow when people speak it to me. I just can't respond. Like, to some extent, I can understand it. I can't respond. That was a thing that I had an issue with, even in school. And I took a few years of French. I want to continue it once I get into... Once I'm in a university, because I'll be in a community college. So I'll be doing my basics in a community college, and then once I get into a university, I want to go ahead and continue French. Yeah, I watched Booba in French. I watched the Teletubbies in French. I watched, what else did I watch? Oh, I watched, Sid the Science Kid in French. Like, we would sit in front of the TV and just watch these cartoons completely in French. Because it's all we could. It's all we had to watch. Finally, we got cable. And we could watch Nickelodeon and all that. But sometimes we would still accidentally click on a French version of Nick. And I remember one day I was, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I had left the TV on. I had left the TV on, and I woke up to French SpongeBob SquarePants. You know, you said that you don't scream when catching an IUH. You said I'm screaming and crying. I say I'm screaming and crying, even when I'm not screaming and crying. Like, when something goes wrong, I'm like, I am screaming and crying. It's my favorite thing to say. French SpongeBob? Yeah. I woke up in the middle of the night. I had left the TV on, and I woke up to a French SpongeBob episode. And for those of you asking why French, it's because we could, for a while, we had a bunch of, like, Canadian television, like, channels. Yeah, I just woke up to French SpongeBob, and I didn't register what language it was at first. And so I'm just, like, half awake looking around, hearing SpongeBob in French. And it's one of my earliest memories when I was in, like, elementary school. It's one of my favorite memories. Just waking up, looking around all groggy, and just looking at the TV, and it's just yeah, exactly, Mel. Oh my god, it's a fever dream. I know, I haven't caught an event in so long. I saw somebody, I saw somebody say something about an event, but I haven't caught one in so long, I know. Hello, hello, welcome in. Ever been told a rumor in school? I have. I also watched a girl, fly over a table at another girl to fight her. School was crazy. Then there was another fight in science, I think. Mel was there for that one, but we were always watching people, like, go after each other at school. The video of the fight? Well, that's not the fight where they went over the table. Like, there was one fight where a girl physically, like, flew over the table just to go after the other one. The one you're thinking of, Mel, is the fight where the girl got thrown onto the table. But there's another where she went over the table. Have you ever had a lucid dream? No, but sometimes when I dream, I'm hyper aware of the fact it's a dream. So I just sit. Like, in my dreams, there's just a random apartment. You can see outside, but you know there's nothing there. Like, it's just a visual effect. Like, some of my dreams are just me sitting in a pure white apartment on a white couch. There is a staircase that leads only to a bathroom and a bedroom. And there's a kitchen. And it's just me sitting in a tiny, like, apartment, just on a white couch, just doing nothing. And that's my reoccurring dream. I'm always just sitting on a couch doing nothing, looking around, going, huh. Wonder when you wake up. It's my funniest dream ever, because if I had to, I could draw it from memory. It's just me sitting on a white couch. Just an apartment. The couch is pure white, the walls are white. I think even the sink is white in the kitchen. And it's just pure white. And then the outside is like a backyard, but in the dream, I know, like, a part of me is like, I can't go out there. Like a video game character in a restricted area, I can't go out there. So I just sit on the couch. It's a great dream. It's my favorite one. What's the highest amount of Robux you've ever had? The highest amount I've had at once was 4,000. Everything was white. Yeah. The couch was white, the walls were white, the carpet was white. And outside was where all the color was. It was like a really colorful summer day. That it very much resembles... It resembled, like, the apartment I used to live in as a kid, but modified. So it looked different. I had a dream where I caught 2 IUH fjords and a herd. I had a dream where I caught an IUH thoroughbred, but the thoroughbred looked AI generated. It was great. In my dream, I openly acknowledged, I was like, this is Nim Wild Horse Islands. Like, it actually looked like it was generated by an AI image generator. Which, if you don't know, AI art can't handle horses that well. So it was just like looking at a horse with 6 legs and in-game going, that's not a thoroughbred. The chat says thoroughbred, but that's not a thoroughbred. Are you going to VidCon? No, I can't, sadly. I wish I could. You've answered a lot of my questions. No problem. Hello, hello, welcome in. So when I got a puppy, and a few days later, I got my puppy called Peaches. Aww! That sounds so cute. Any new IUH? No, sadly, I wish. I want to catch another IUH fjord. Like, I have fjord fever. I want to catch another. Going to Comic-Con. Ooh. Lunar. Yeah. Do we have a herd yet? Oh, there's Icelandics on mainland. Okay, let's go get them. Let's go get that herd. 1 million tokens. Oh, did I hit it? Oh, I did. Cool. That's fun. Alright. Where art thou? Oh, the worst place to be, too. I hate when the herds are over here. Yeah, I've got fjord fever. I want more of them. I usually... Like, fjords would be listed in my favorite breeds in-game. But I don't usually go out of my way to collect them. What is up, my dudes? Should have spawned on a better island, my guy. Title buying time? That's so real. Do people even collect pumpkin spice fjords? They do collect latte fjords. I know quite a few people who collect them. I also know I just happen to have a ton of them. Alright, now we can go to Lunar. I'll remember to clear it this time. You got any golden apple horses from the basket? I have a bunch of them, I think. My favorite one are my horned Frisians, but... I have a bunch. I've got roe as well. Hang on. So, my favorite one I own is Caviar. This is Caviar. He's my horned Goldie. Did you skip jungle? I'm not running jungle. He's beautiful. Thank you. I also have, he's got a little sister named Sturgeon. Hang on, where is Sturgeon? Yeah, he's got a little sister named Sturgeon. She's a lovely little lady. They're both, like, my prized possessions from that basket. I had a third, but I traded it. In exchange for my third, horned Goldie, I got a V1 mismatch Frisian and a V1 Training Island unique Clyde. That's what I got for my other one. Why run jungle? We could just not. Well, I already checked jungle. I'm just not clearing jungle today. How do they have horns? You just kind of would have to win them with horns. They were from, Halloween. So after Halloween, they couldn't be won with horns anymore. Come on, get in my backpack. Don't run away. Alright. Welcome back! Oh, you saw one of the dev horns? That's sick! If you got a dev gift, what would you want it to be? I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. Probably an IUH title. But also, again, I've said this before, I don't think I've made a large enough contribution to warrant something like that. So I'm not very hopeful that anything like that would happen. But I just really like this game, and an IUH title would fit in with my collection. Never played Adopt. I have! I've got some stuff on there. Probably my favorite pet on there is my red panda named, Ginger. Followed by my Arctic reindeer named Sugar. My shadow dragon named Moose. And my other Arctic reindeer named Splenda. Then there's also a white cat. There's also a white cat on Adopt that I have named Sparkles after my real cat. Trying to think what other pets I have on there. I've got an elephant I named Almond. I've had him for a few years now. I've got 10 Christmas eggs from 2019. So like the original Christmas eggs, not the recent Christmas eggs. I've got 10 of them. Just want a Popcat hat. Oh, that does sound so cool. What's your highest login reward record? Probably my current one. Here, I'll open my login streak. Here you go. 538. This is my longest one. My next one is in 3 hours, so I'll be on 539. Listen, I am very... Listen, alright. I have better attendance to Wild Horse Islands than I did when I was in school. Alright, you could not get me to have attendance this good in school, but I've been logging into this game since I would say around or before the autumn update of 2022. My streak started somewhere around September or October of 2022. One of my friends got a mismatch Rosie horse and I'm jealous. That sounds cool. What are they naming it? I don't log in at a specific time. Sometimes I just forget to log in and I catch it before it expires. Quite a while after Tidals were added because I got scammed, but I'm back now. Ooh! Well, I'm sorry you got scammed. That's become a really big issue lately. Even back then it was a large issue, but there's so much more of them now. Hang on, I gotta stand up. My knees! Faniter Tapwater's almost done. Yo! I'm excited. Scammed by the... Ooh. I'll tell you guys one thing. Don't do split trades. Alright? If this person is watching, I'm sorry, but I have been receiving... I won't say them by name. I'm not gonna say name. But I have been receiving comments about someone who got scammed, and they were asking me for things. And they were scammed in a split trade, so pretty much they did a trade and then the other person was supposed to give tokens or something. That is a split trade. And split trades are trust trades. Alright? Split trades are trust trades. Do not do them. If your trade does not fit in one singular trade, alright? If it is not exclusively tokens or exclusively items that fit in one trade, don't do it. Because there's always a risk there, and if you get scammed, pretty often there's not going to be a lot of people with sympathy for it because it is a trust trade. Trust trading is not good. It is the most common way that people get scammed. And then there's another way, alright? Anytime you buy something from a player market, if it is a horse that you are buying from a player market, open the inspect menu on the horse. Okay, you can access the inspect menu at a player market in the stall by walking up to the stall, hitting E or tapping the button, and then hitting inspect. Always, always, always look at the information for the horse that is in the stall. Especially if somebody is intentionally going out of their way to put something in front of the sign. if they are putting something in front of the sign at their market stall, already be suspicious, okay? Be on high alert. Because that usually means that you really do need to check if you can't read the sign. Want a sunny quarter horse, like a quarter horse with a sun on its side? Oh, that'd be so cute! Wait, that would be adorable! Aww! Hello, hello! Welcome in! Yeah, I don't blame people for being skeptical when people sell IUH horses for tokens. Like, I've bought an IUH for tokens. But just if the offer is not exclusively tokens, don't trust a person to add tokens afterwards, because half the time they will not. Don't do split trades. And the horse was covered up. Yeah, if they are going out of their way to cover the sign, like, I would heavily urge Trick to make it so people can't put stuff on the market. Like, around the market, sure. You know, maybe put, like, a little area around the market and let people put stuff there, sure. On the market, it's just letting people scam. Like, they're just putting items in front of all of the signs. Or at least give the signs, like, a box where you can't put stuff right in front of them. Yeah, never trust a split trade. They will run off. What about a summer paint with little seashell patterns? Oh! Wait, that would be so cute! So, V1 Leafy Frisian. Aww. Man, that's another one of my dream horses. Just a V1 IUH Frisian. But I have accepted my fate that I will never get my grubby little hands on one of those. So we are restricting my dream horses to pure wild-caught Tidal and V1 Infernal Frisian. Because there is no way I will ever, in this lifetime, be able to afford a V1 IUH Frisian. Like a mermaid fjord? That'd be so cute! I want a sunflower Clydesdale for summer. That's what I want. Like a sunflower Clydesdale. School attendance sucks. Whenever I have to present a school project, I just skip. Oh, see, I used to do that, but then the teacher started cracking down. If you were missing a single group member, like if you have the majority of the group, you had to present. If you didn't, they would just wait. They would just put you till tomorrow. Want the rainbow fjord back? I love my little rainbow fjords. If I ever got your black Clive neon purple, I wouldn't tell anyone but you. I will try and get my hands on that someday, okay? Because I do genuinely miss that horse. I regret trading her. I feel like I made the decision way too fast. And so someday, somehow, some way, I will get my grubby little fingers back on that horse, and it will never leave my inventory. Somehow, some way. That is one of my personal goals. Come on, get up there. Get in my backpack. There we go. I don't know. I really like most of the IUHs I've caught. I do believe I traded that Clyde a little too fast. I had that Clyde for 1 hour before it was traded. She gets Strideway. I'm not paying for it. I'll wait till it's free. I don't want to pay for it. I'll just wait till it's free. Well, I have the Robux to pay for it. I just don't think it's worth it if it's a game that I haven't followed along with, so I don't know if it would be worth it in my eyes. So I wouldn't pay for it. Like, it's supposed to be free soon anyways, so it should be fine. Oh, I think it's the remake of that one, like, Maple Springs game, if I remember correctly. How many coins do you wish you had? 10 million, so I could go buy something really stupid off of someone. Could you imagine just pulling up to somebody's market and then just dropping a 10 million token bid when they're just off doing their own thing? Like, how would you feel if you just randomly... You were just in a public server and you randomly got a 10 million token bid on something you had? Like, I think a lot of people would, like, scream. If I had the tokens to do that regularly, I would just drop into, like, a public server and just buy something for an absurd price. That is my kind of humor. That is what I find silly to do. Yeah, I would buy, like, a random quarter horse off of somebody. Offered 200k for a 20k item today. Not good at thousands without commas. Oh, I get that. Somebody in my house is cooking, but it smells a little strange right now. So I'm sitting here wondering if, like, if, like, there's something in my room that, like, absolutely stinks. But upon opening my bedroom door and poking my head into the hallway, it is somebody cooking in my house. It is just somebody cooking in the house. Tem pulls up on Trident and spends 10 million on an IUH quarter horse. Oh, that's so real. How do you submit horse ideas to Wild Horse Islands? I don't think you can. I think sometimes they might open suggestions, but as far as I know, they're not open currently. So hard for me to decline trades because they're telling me it's their dream horse and I would feel so bad. No, I have no issue with that. But here's what you do, Jupiter, or Tropics. I don't remember which one you want to be called. You know what? I called you Tropics in my video recently, so we're going with Tropics. I hope you don't mind. Here's what I do. I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry. I don't think I'm interested in this offer, so I'm gonna have to decline. And if you being polite like that, okay, I don't want to say being a kiss up, but that's what I call it when I do it. If you being polite like that, gets them upset, alright? If they, like, start spamming crying emojis at you, that's not your fault, okay? You were polite. Maybe you could give them some trading advice. That's what I do sometimes. I drop some little trading advice for them. I'd be like, hey, if you want to improve your offer, you could do these few things. And if they still get upset with you, it's not your problem. Just be like, hey, I already said no. Please respect that. If not, I'm probably gonna have to block you. Like, I tried being nice. Like, stuff like that. You know, like, be really polite. Maybe offer them some advice. It kind of lessens the feeling of guilt. Because ultimately, it's your stuff, and if you don't like the offer, don't accept it. Bunny just flopped by my feet. Oh! That's so cute. Do you do giveaways? I do. Not usually on stream. They're video giveaways where I hop in public servers and I do it. That way, I also turn my follows off when I do them. That way it's genuinely random people and not just one person joining me over and over. What type of horses are your favorite? Tidals. V1 Friesians, unless you mean breed, in which thoroughbred. So leave sometimes, mostly if they're begging. I don't really like the people who leave instead of just saying no. Like, it feels a lot ruder than just saying no. Like, if you just leave, it feels a lot more disrespectful to the other person. Instead of just being like, no, I don't really like the offer, I'm sorry, I think I'm gonna pass. Like, just leaving kind of gives them the feeling that you just wasted their time intentionally. Sincerely bothered by what's being cooked smells like roast and not what we're meant to be having. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, the smell is a lot different. Want a duck life ring for summer? Oh, that'd be adorable! I've got my third Wild Marwari and it's pure. Ooh, so does it have lavender fade? How much Robux have you spent on Wild Horse Islands? I don't know. Probably quite a bit. Well, it's one thing to leave after saying no. It's another thing to leave just immediately when you don't like the... It's another thing to leave when you don't like the offer instead of saying no. Like, saying no and then if they keep bugging you and leaving, that's perfectly fine. But if you see an offer you don't like and instead of saying no, you just immediately leave, like, that doesn't make the situation any better for either of you. Like, all it takes is like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I don't really like the offer, I hope you have a good day. Like, that's textbook way to do it. But the people who just leave instead, it's, that's not gonna help. Do you wish you had all the horses in Wild Horse Islands? Probably not. There's a lot of coats I don't really care to have. Especially most of the chestnut ones. Nice match, Golden Andy. Aww. Congrats! Do you have all coats? I've caught all coats. And I have most of the event coats as well. I think the only event coats that I'm missing in my collection are a Cloverclyde and the 2 low tiers from Valentine's 2022. Those are the only event coats that I'm missing. Just gonna go ahead and mine some Moonstone. What coats and Marwaris have you caught? All of them. I have 100% on my capture log. Did you cry when you caught Cheddar Whale? You would think I would, but actually no. I just saw it and I went, hey, that's an IUH Frisian. I am screaming and crying. I wasn't screaming or crying, but it was an IUH Frisian. Alright. So loop back down to desert. Gotta keep an eye out for a herd. Just so annoying when you look at the markets and it's so hard to see. Yeah, I also don't like markets that are like covered in trees. Because you can't see to go into the market. Literally breathing so hard when I found my IUH fjord. I didn't react when I found mine, because chat had to tell me it was there. She was hidden behind a rock, and I couldn't see her. So somebody in chat said that there was an amethyst fjord. And I was like, oh, is there? I went back, and yep, there was one. She was just sitting there. She was laying on the ground, all cuddled up with the grass. Ooh, Appaloosas on Volcano. What app do you use for your PNG? I use VitoTube Mini. Believe when Mel comes back, I can have her link you to it. Actually, I can type the name of it in chat. I got you. I got you. VitoTube Mini. There you go. Welcome back, Ezra. Found my neon blue thoroughbred blueberry. I could not stop saying OMG because that's all I could say. I used to annoy Mel constantly. Anytime we were in public, and it's not about an IUH, it's just I kept annoying her. Anytime we were in public, because there was a lot of Baby Yoda brand items, like there's just a lot of Yoda ones. Mel makes all the PNGs. She makes all the stream PNGs. She does not make the ones that I use in my videos. Only my streams. I make all of the other ones. There was a lot of items with, like, little Baby Yoda on them, right? And so every single time we were in public, it got to the point where I would just point at vaguely green things and go, oh my god, it's Baby Yoda! And just keep doing it. And that's just because I was really bored. I didn't want to be in the store. So I would start pointing at just various green-colored items and go, oh my god, Mel, look! It's Baby Yoda! And she would turn and it would just be a green coffee mug. Or there was one time where I said it and it was just a plain green t-shirt. Should name a title after me. Ooh. How many coins have you had at your max? The largest amount of coins I've ever had was 5 million. 5 million was the most that I've ever had. Come on, get in my backpack. There we go. Trying to think what breed I would like to catch. Like, even if I don't catch an event IUH, just any IUH would be great. And I know it's more likely to be like a low-tier breed, but I'm just hoping and praying for, like, if I get a mid-tier, it's a thoroughbred. I've been wanting a thoroughbred. The two mid-tier breeds that I have not caught as an IUH are, Andy and Thoroughbred. So arguably the two better ones. So I would love to catch one. The high tiers I haven't caught a Marwari, an Arabian, or a V2 Clyde. Name a title, Destroyed Sleep Schedule? No. How do you have the motivation to grind for so long? I don't know. We call it my sparkle. Mel, what are we having for dinner? Were they good? Yes. Curry is planned? Okay, thank God. How many streams have you made ever? I don't know. You didn't even say hi? She's been here the whole time. I said hi to her at the beginning of the stream. She doesn't need to hear it again. She's fine. What type of curry? Oh, I can answer for Mel. It's beef. Name a title after your favorite MLP character. I've never seen it. I very vaguely know the My Little Pony characters, and I don't have a favorite because I've never seen it, so I don't know anything beyond their names. My only exposure to My Little Pony was all the memes of them, like, being really violent. Applejack! You're not sharing? If any of you guys get that reference. So... oh my god. It's a terrible reference. If you don't get it, good. If you do get it, if you know, you know. Got 3 event Marwaris, but no event Ices. Oh, I would totally trade. I want more Marwaris. I've caught 1 of them, 17 Ices, and so far, 46 of the Appaloosas. Think I know what you're talking about? Okay, shh. You can be in the know if you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. What time is it for you? It is 4:57 p.m. in the in my time zone. Are you guys liking the 24 event so far? I have loved, okay, I have loved the Val event. I fell in love with the Arabians. I caught 15 of them. I loved the Arabians. I hunted so much that I caught a total of about 10,000 horses during that event. I started the Val event with 12,000 horses caught, and I ended the Val event with a total of 22,000. Since then, I've only caught like 1,000 more because I haven't been hunting. But oh my gosh, I loved the event so much. I love your channel. Thank you. What's the funniest thing Sparky has done? Sparky managed to accidentally call one of my family members on my phone. When I was younger and I got my first phone, it was a touch screen and I left it open. Sparky knocked it off the table and just kept like rubbing her head against it. And she accidentally dialed, like, she accidentally managed to get my sister's contact, and it hit call. I didn't even know that she had called. I didn't even know she had my phone. I couldn't find my phone. Until Mel was like, hey, did you accidentally call me? There we go. She was like, hey, did you accidentally call me? Like, it's just a bunch of muffling. Like, little like, sounds when you move your phone around. Or when you, like, tap a microphone. I was like, no. So I go over to where Sparky's laying, and sure enough, she's laying on my phone. There we go. Get in my backpack. Want another event? Oh, I can't. We have spring, but I'm ready for more. The next event so far that's been scheduled is in July. The summer event so far is set for July. So I'm excited. I'll be doing a lot of preparation for that eventually. It's so far away that I feel like I don't have to prepare just yet. What's your favorite IUH horse? My neon blue paint horse named Mulan. She's my favorite. So Mel, if she's making curry out there, why does it smell so bad in the house? Like, genuine question. You got any 100 out of 100 happiness or any 1 out of 100 happiness horses? I've gotten a few. Wish we could sort by we'll just sort by personality and go scrolling. Okay, so we will check on you guys. I want to see your friendliness. I don't think I have the horse just named Anger anymore. I caught a horse and it was just named Anger. That's okay. We can search and see who I have. Some of you guys are there we go. We'll go here. Where's the bottom of it? Got a really unhappy pepperoni. Trying to find the lowest one I have in this category. It's 18. He's always upset. Well, I usually don't name them. Well, there's one with 7. I forgot he was angry. So far the lowest we've found is 7. There's a 10. We need to beat a 7. 16, 51, 32, 9. Ford F-150 is a very mad truck. 17, 29, 30, 31, 26, 9. Come on, we need someone who beats a 7. I just know he's angry. I don't know what he is, but he's angry. 8. Ooh, almost. 14. 4. Alright, here we go. This is a really upset horse. Why are all of my equinoxes so mad? I've got so many angry equinoxes. Oh my gosh. Alright. We gotta beat a 4. Gotta beat a 4. 18, 31, 48, 30, 30, 17, 27. We have to beat a 4. I don't know. My angriest horses are just Equinox Arabians, apparently. Maybe they're just not happy to be in my inventory. They wanted to remain wild. There's another 7 over here. 26, 18, 17. Cruella Imposter. I don't know, I think just most... Oh, there's Anger. I did find Anger. Love you, Anger. Alright, we gotta beat a 1. I know I've seen a 0 before, but we're gonna assume Anger is my angriest. Don't think we have anybody angrier than Anger herself. We're already out of the angry category and we're into the sassy. You're okay. I think we're gonna just mark Anger as being my angriest horse. There is nobody angrier than Anger herself. How many butterflies can you get in an hour? I don't know. Welcome back! Yeah, I don't know. I think just all of my Equinox Arabians are just so upset with me. I think they're just all just sad. The event end? I don't know when the event ends. Oh, you're so tiny! Oh, that made me jump. Thank you for subscribing! Get like 900 an hour if I'm only butterfly grinding. Yo. Sadly, the little dude was not a forever full. So we're not keeping him. But he was tiny and cute. Hello, hello! Gonna have to go to Volcano after this to get the herd. As far as I'm wide awake and it's 10 p.m. for me. I leave 5 p.m. for... Yep, it's 5. I'm very tired. I have a medical thing that makes me tired. It's kind of the equivalent of no matter how much I really sleep, I'm just gonna be tired. I'm fine. Like, I'm medicated for it. It's just, it's still a problem. I do have bad days where it gets to a point where I'm so tired I can't even stream. Like, I don't even want to get out of bed. But it's pretty much just that no matter how much I sleep, I'm kind of always exhausted. Like, I'm medicated for it, so I'm well enough that I can just kind of do my own thing. Do what I need to do, get through the day. But it's not very fun. So I'm just kind of, when I'm doing something like this, I'm focusing more on chat, because it kind of wakes me up a little bit. Come on, little fjord. There we go. Yes, I was right, it is 5 p.m. for you. Yep, I'm in EST. What days do you stream on? Only guaranteed day is Wednesday. That's the only guaranteed day. What was your shortest horse? Probably one of the foals. Otherwise it's probably gonna be my tiny, Icelandic. Let me see. Let's sort them by height. Yeah, it's one of my tiny Icelandics. You be in VCs you trained today? Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Sorry, I got distracted. What's your favorite event horse? Ooh, Tidals. Followed by, because if I can't pick Tidals, because it's kind of a predictable answer. If I can't pick Tidals, I'm gonna pick Easter egg thoroughbreds. I do not ride in real life. I'm not an equestrian. You're running a refreshing or mass capture. I'm doing mass capture. Who's your shortest title? I've got a few that are minimum height. I've got hand soap, I've got tap water, body wash, oven mitt, and a few others. I've got quite a few that are minimum height. Just like I've got a bunch that are maximum height, like Lemon Pledge, Pine Sol, Hairspray. I don't know which other ones, but... Oh, Scented Candle is a big title too. She's huge. Alright, let's go ahead and catch the herd. And I already know we're gonna have to tick the event count up by 1. No fancy hair, though, sadly. Alright, we're gonna lock that one. Now we will go ahead and tick up the count. So you are number 47. Ever been in your life? Once. I used to have a family member, not used to, there's a family member who used to own a ranch with, a bunch of horses, and my aunt took Mel and I camping on that ranch, and we got to feed the horses, we got to ride them, but that was the last time. We really haven't done that since. Alright, let's go ahead and stop by Larry. I think you accidentally made an Appaloosa collection. Maybe. Maybe. I've got too many of them. I can't. They're just chilling in my inventory. Look at them. There's so many. I always wonder why he's named Larry. I don't know. I would assume it's just on his birth certificate. We went past the Frisian. I'm not catching it. It's just a basic coat Frisian. I don't really have the inventory space. I would just end up selling it. Alright. Should probably stand up again. Hang on. I'm gonna do that. Candy wafer, do a little dance for everyone. Alright, I'm standing again. How many IUHs do you have? I have a total of 19 currently. Tim's inventory's crying. I've got backpack kits. I'm just not using them until I need them. Rice or pasta? Pasta. How do I do the code thing? Here, I'll show you. So you're gonna click or tap up here, and there's a redeem code button right here. So click or tap on your tokens and click redeem code, and then you can type it in just as it appears. Okay, I'm back. Who is title number 45? That's actually a really good question. So, Lufa was title 50. Frying Pan... Ooh. Is Frying Pan number 49? I think Frying Pan was 49. Fabric Softener was 48. Spray Bottles should have been 46 or 47. So that would make Hairspray number 45. Have you had a Wild or Silent Code? I've had one for a while. I got mine when... God, what update was it that came out? Was it the Breeding Hub update? My code was added with... Hang on, I'm checking. No, I don't know if it was that one. It was the Trading Hub. I got my code when the Trading Hub was added. The Trading Hub update is when I got my in-game code. Is it the bow? No. The bow belongs to my friend Kai. That was his code. I believe the code for the bow doesn't work anymore. But I got my in-game code back when the trading hub came out. I was really excited about it. Yeah, the bow is not mine. The bow belongs to Kai. Mine is the mouth trident, the one that goes in your horse's mouth. It's my favorite thing in the game. I love my code. I think the developers did a very good job on the item. And it makes me very happy. What are the worst skills? The worst skill, because there's only one bad one in my opinion, is, oh, I don't have any friends who need a chestnut Rabicano, right? I'm gonna assume no. Fast gallop. The worst one is fast gallop. That is my opinion of the worst, the absolute worst skill in the game, fast gallop. Because even on an Arabian, it kind of sucks. I love all the other skills, and I wish we had more of them. Training Island is my go-to place to hang out. Anytime you guys join me in game, I'm probably on Training Island. Like, if you guys ever see me in game, I'm more than likely on Training Island every time. Fast gallop's so annoying. I have a Valentine's Frisian I bought and it has it, so I don't ride it. Yeah. Well, see, Ashley, I think did I read the right message? Yes, I did. Okay. See, the thing about that is those are skills that, see right here, you can turn these off and on. Fast gallop, you can't turn that off. Like, when you get fast gallop, it immediately becomes your default when you press shift. So if you are someone like me, who, when you want to start running, okay, I don't work my way up to a gallop. I just immediately go to the gallop. So you can't do that when you have fast gallop because you immediately press shift and it starts going. Whereas the others, you can enable them. You can turn them on and off. Fast gallop, you can't. Like, it goes from just pressing shift to gallop to shift and then S. It's not great. When did they add a bridge? You have to do your quests. The bridge has been there the whole time. You just need to do your quests. There's a Ruby's special quest is to rebuild the bridge. I have to go bye. Bye! What's the color of Candy Wafer saddle? She's wearing a pastel red one. Get lasagna? I want lasagna. I will willingly share. Thank you. You know what I'm craving really badly right now? Dr. Pepper. And yes, I could just leave my room and get it. Before Mel says anything. I could just leave my room and go get Dr. Pepper. I did buy myself some the other day. But I don't want to. What's your 5 favorite event codes and your 5 least favorite? Okay, so in number 1, Tidal. Tidals are my favorite. Number 2, hang on, I'm typing this out. Tidal. Number 2 is the Easter egg thoroughbred. Number 3 is the V1 Val. Gotta hear my, there we go. Gotta hear my space bar. My space bar gets, like, caught on the side of my keyboard, and so you have to, like, physically click it back into place. So, Tidal in first place, Easter Thoroughbred in second, V1 Val in third, Drizzle Quarterhorse in, fourth. And I think my final favorite is probably the new Marwari. So, pass down Marwari. Have you done a face reveal? Nope. I have not. Here we go. I don't think I ever will do a face reveal, to be honest. Oh, and then my 5 least favorite event codes. So in number 1 for least favorite is the Sunset Teke from last summer. Number 2, I think I'm gonna say is the Graveyard Mustang. Number 3... Ooh. Hi, Kai! My third least favorite... I don't know. I think those two might be my... Why don't I just type limited in and see what comes up? Limited. Where's a code I don't like? No, because I really like these too. Oh! The Icy Icelandic. The Icy. I guess that would be my third least favorite. I don't really like these guys too much. Followed by, I would say, just the regular reindeer. So, reindeer, both the white and the brown one. And my fifth. We'll just say I don't have a fifth. I don't have a fifth least favorite. We'll say fawns. Even though I love my fawns. I love my fawns, but we'll put fawns in, as my fifth least favorite. Come on. Hang on. Let me scroll up. What do you look for in a mod? We generally look for users that are regulars in chat, that we see talking regularly in chat, who are responsible, so they have responsible and well-behaved, so their moderation history, as in their timeouts and stuff like that, isn't too high for the amount of time they've been in chat. We look for users who... We also look at your behavior when you're in the Discord server. So if you apply for mod, but you've been fighting with people in my Discord server, it's very likely you won't get accepted. It's just stuff like that. We look for people who are polite to others, have decent moderation history, so no, like, super bad timeouts or anything like that, and just regulars who seem to be more familiar with the channel. Mod applications are checked every Friday. There were some people who got accepted and then just didn't email back. We expect you to email back within like 2 weeks, and if you don't, we just consider, you know, the whole application void. Like, in the last one, we accepted, I believe, 3 people. I have a massive Taco Bell cup my mom gave me. Oh no, I am jealous. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Multiple people got accepted as trial mods last time, and only 1 replied. And it's... They still have time to reply, but after 2 weeks, we just don't accept the replies. How many mod applications are there usually? We usually go through around 20. That includes, like, reapplicants from previous months. Sometimes we get an unholy amount of applications. So it will be myself and my admins, at least 1 or 2 admins, who will go through all of the applications and choose. And generally, all of my trial mods get taught by Mel, because Mel is arguably my quickest mod. Mel is the absolute ideal mod. She's like a powerhouse of the mod. She is the powerhouse of the mod team. So all of my trial mods get taught by Mel. What's your favorite cake pop flavor? I don't think I've had a cake pop. Mel is best mod. Listen, Kai. Mel is the one mod, okay, that I would genuinely I don't know how well this would function with having trial mods if I didn't have Mel, because I can't teach them myself. I taught Mel, so I'm just letting the knowledge drip down. I am the one who taught Mel how to moderate. I created a monster. Like, she's not a powerhouse, she is the powerhouse. Gotta get up out of bed, I'll be back. Alright. Yeah, she's also one of the admins that reviews the mod applications with me. So if you guys are ever mean to my mods and then you apply to be a moderator, the mods remember that stuff. So if so remember to respect the mods if you ever wanna be one of them. Mel catches the most hands from this chat. Mel is the mitochondria? Yeah, exactly. She's the powerhouse of the cell. I thought of that too. You become a mod if you don't have Discord? No. If you don't have Discord, we'll usually not accept the application. Like, you'll still get a reply from us, but it'll probably be just the basic, like, rejection email. I'm so excited for dinner. It's starting to smell so much better now. And I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. Like, I'm starving. Love the Trident, it's beautiful. Thank you! I think the devs did so good on it. It was exactly what I wanted. Do you have any IUH farming tips? I have a tutorial here on my channel if you want to go check it out, but I'd say the biggest tip I can give you is to be patient and take breaks. So that every stream? Yes, I do! Because you know what? I actually 100% am in love with the Trident, alright? It is my favorite accessory, and I'm so proud to say that it's like that it's one of the things that was inspired by me, and I'm happy with how the devs did. I love it, and I'm going to keep praising their work because I love the game. I love the item. I don't know. There's just nothing to dislike here. Though usually when I do have some dislikes or some critiques about the game, I will make them known. But the Trident, my favorite thing ever. I will never stop talking about it. It's awesome. I used it recently for a tack set. Aww. Would love a Thunderbolt mouth accessory. I feel like that could be so cool. What's your lassos do you craft and how many for IUH hunting? I usually go with bronze. I do 100 if I'm doing only 2 islands, 300 if I'm doing 3 islands. Welcome back, Kai. Ow. Kai, did you hear about what I have to do for 9K? do you know what I have to do to celebrate 9K? It's definitely gonna be something. No, what? Community post poll ended with a result of streaming until I find an IUH. I have to stream until I find an IUH. I have to pick a day. I will let everybody know in advance when I finally do pick the day that we do that. But that is what we are doing to celebrate 9K. And I'm hoping and praying that the stream is only like 5 to 7 hours long, but knowing my luck lately, probably not. It'll be much longer than that. So it's stop you did it on my birthday. I won't. I'll try not to. I might forget. What if it's a 5-day stream? I'll be fine. If I absolutely have to take breaks, I'll have Mel come in and IUH hunt on my account. She sounds just like me, but deeper. You guys would never know the difference. I'll just suddenly gain like a deeper voice. Like my voice will just suddenly get deeper and you guys will be like, "Tem, are you okay?" And I'll have Mel be like, "I just got a cold." Sorry, I just got a cold. You'll never know the difference. It's okay. Yeah, Mel is very monotone and her voice is a lot deeper due to some medical issues she's had. And but on stream it doesn't sound that different. It kind of sounds like if I were just kind of talking at you guys, just like this. If I was just talking like this the entire time. Like, she sounds like that, but her voice is so much deeper. You should call me since it's been a while since I've been on stream, VC. I probably can in a little bit. I don't know. I've got a little bit of a headache. I've actually got I've got my browser muted in my headphones, so only chat can hear the music in the background. I'm sitting here talking in absolute silence on my end. Like, the only thing I can hear is alerts, because I've got a little bit of a headache. Do you have a PureBot 24 Spring Appy? No, but I have some Pure Wildcaught ones. You know what, Kai? I think I have something you would like to see. Oh, are they on mainland? Oh, ew, they're on mainland. Here. I know you've seen Funfetti, or you've heard of Funfetti. But Kai, I just want to show you Funfetti. Where is Funfetti? There we go. I just figured you could see Funfetti. Since I can't call, I'm letting you see Funfetti. She was caught as a foal, so we forever foaled her. She wasn't caught as a forever foal, but she was caught as a foal, so we turned her into a forever foal. She was also caught on a Wild Horse Wednesday. I just got Bojangles. I think you told me what that was. I still have never... I'm waiting for the opportunity to try it someday. If I'm ever in an area where they have it, I'm going to try it. Come on, get in my backpack, you silly little paint horse. It's Chick-fil-A but Southern. I've never had Chick-fil-A either. How many island uniques have you ever caught? Like island unique coats or hair? Izzy, I'm sorry that happened, but please listen to my moderators. Never had Chick-fil-A? Yeah, we don't have Chick-fil-A in my area. I've never had Chick-fil-A. I've never had Popeyes. I've never had, oh, I'm trying to think. Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Panera. Those are some other ones I've never had. I've never had Chipotle. Yeah. There's a lot of fast food we haven't had. Like, the only thing in our area, we have Taco Bell, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Applebee's, Jimmy John's, but I've never had it because I don't want to. We have Burger King. I probably already said that one. And we have Wendy's. That's what we have. And that's 2 towns away, by the way. That's not in my town. in my town, we don't have any fast food. There's no fast food place in my town. We have to go 2 towns away to get fast food. Oh, we also have Subway in my area. I love Subway. It's Papa John's. We also don't have Papa John's. I've been told Papa John's is so good, though. Like, Xander tells me how good it is, and I'm just like, wow, I wish I could try it. But it's also not fair. Xander lives in an area where you can get anything. Bro is near such a big city that it's just like, okay. Well, I don't care what fast food restaurants Xander has, because he's got all of them near him. Oh, we also don't have Panda Express. That's another one. Trying to think. We don't have an Outback Steakhouse. Oh, it sounds like food might be ready. I will be right back. I'm gonna put up my BRB screen. Be patient and be respectful for the mods, please. Alright, I'm back. Hi, horsey! Ooh, I want to see which one Mel picks for this. Welcome back. Thank you. No, come on. Get in my backpack. How are you doing today, horsey? I hope your day is going very well. I currently have curry. It's sitting in front of me on my desk. What's your most liked title by fans? I believe the answer to that is either Lemon Pledge, hand soap, or tap water. Hi, Tango! How about you? I'm doing okay. I've got curry. I'm gonna eat when I finish running mountain. So yeah. Trident is probably the second most loved. I just wasn't including her because she's also my main horse. So she's kind of always in the running. She's always going to be in that position. Tapwater's a vibe. I love him. Tapwater's just a tiny guy with a tiny little palm leaf hat. He's just vibing. He's doing his own thing. Febreze, shockingly, I would have imagined he'd have a bigger little, like, fan base, I want to say. Like, each of the titles definitely have people who show up just to see them. Like, a lot of people show up to see Lemon Pledge because she's a big yellow lady. We love her. She's got her yellow hair, her yellow sun hat, her yellow heart shield. She's thriving. She's one of the favorites. She give me an underappreciated title to draw. Scented Candle. Let me get her out. What type of curry? Mel can tell you, I think. Come on. Get in there. Come on. There we go. That one emo title, he has a name. Guys, he has a name. Yeah, we've got 2 technical emo titles. We've got the clingy one, which is Febreze, and we've got the energetic one, which is Swiffer. Alright, once I finish running mountain, I'm gonna eat, so I'll get Scented Candle out to dance for you guys. So you can see her as a reference. She's not usually in the pasture. Well, she is. Is she there currently? Thank you for subscribing! Swiffer? Oh, her! Okay. Yeah, there's 2 emo titles. There might be 3, actually, but I think there's only 2. Yeah, I wouldn't put Scented Candle in that one. Ooh, a lot of people like Ajax, too. Alright, let me get Scented Candle. See if she's in my inventory. She's not. Okay, let's go to my island. I'll let you guys look at the titles while I eat. It shouldn't take me long to eat my food, so I'll talk to you guys and answer questions while we stare at the titles. Hope your food is good. It probably is. My mom made it. Both my mom and my grandma make really good curry. Alright, let's go stare at the titles as they run around. But let's also go get scented candle. Scented candle, where are you? Is she in the pasture? She might actually just be in my inventory. Am I being gaslit by my own horse? Oh, you're right there. Okay, I'm not being gaslit by my own horse. Right, because it was hand soap that was in here. Let's put him back. Come on. Where are you, little guy? There he is. Let's go ahead and put him in here. Alright, we will stand here. Let's find scented candle now. Here she is. She's not independent either. Can she dance? Yes, she can. Okay. This is scented candle. I'm gonna let her dance, and I'm gonna eat my food real quick. Have an autumn quarter horse named Beef Jerky. Aw, that's a really good name. I also have a beef jerky. It's an equinox. Tell us a story. What do you guys want to know? What's your favorite kind of salad? Probably a Caesar salad. Followed by just a basic. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's like a house salad. That's what most restaurants call it. The cheese aisle. I don't think that's a good story to tell while I'm eating. What's one food you don't like? Probably stuffing. I cannot stand stuffing. It's so gross. High school life? Oh, I can only think of the bulletproof glass wall. I can only think of the wall. I've told the story of the wall on stream many a time, and I will do it again. But only... Yeah, I'll do it again, why not? I'm willing. So, when I was in my freshman year, Mel and I were in 2 different language classes. I was taking French, and Mel was taking Spanish. Hang on, I'm taking a bite of my food. Alright. When I was in freshman year, we took 2 different language classes, and our classes, towards the end of the first exam period, the second exam period wouldn't be until April, so this would have been December. December or February, I don't remember which one. And we had a class party, because after exams were done, we still had a half day where we had to show up to certain classes, and Mel and I both had our language classes to go to. So both classes hosted parties, And we were given stuff to take home because they didn't want to leave everything there over the small break we had after exams. And Mel was given this box of Cheetos. Like, this box of different bags of Cheetos. It had other chips too, but specifically Cheetos. And she couldn't fit them all in her backpack, so she was, like, carrying them. And I was carrying chips, drinks, cookies, all of that just in my backpack. So I was fine, but my backpack was overloaded. It was really heavy. And Mel dropped a bag of Cheetos and didn't want to pick them up because she was carrying something. And so I was like, well, you have to pick them up. We can't just leave them there. That's littering. Keep in mind, we were both out of class just a little bit early, so the bell hadn't rung yet. She goes, well, you pick them up or we're leaving them there. And I'm like, okay, all right. So the bell rings and as students file in, I lean down to pick up this tiny bag of Cheetos. But again, remember, my backpack was heavy. I was already balancing it to stand up straight. As I bend down and pick up the Cheetos, my center of gravity shifts and I fly backwards. Like, I fall backwards. And in front of a now crowded lobby of students, I hit right against a bulletproof glass wall with the loudest smack you will ever hear. And I land at the feet of a couple that is making out. So the only thing I see when I look up is this couple, really surprised, looking down at me and laughing. And I look around and the lobby is silent. The lobby is dead silent and everybody in that room, at least a couple hundred students, are just looking at me. And to this day, I blame Mel. I blame Mel. To this day. If she had not told me to pick up those stupid Cheetos, I would have had the power to come back to school the following week. So to this day, I still blame Mel for that. Yeah, she was also carrying things. To make matters worse, the boy that I had a crush on that year was standing just around the corner, so he heard the noise, but he did not see who it came from, so I looked out there, but oh my gosh, had he just turned the corner, he would have seen it. Had he just slightly turned the corner, that guy would have seen what happened. Mel and I had to walk home that day. That's why we were even in the lobby. Did the snacks inside your bag break? No, they were fine. The other stuff in my bag kind of cushioned them. But my back kind of hurt after that. I could not show my face. Like, the following week, because the break was only, like, 3 days and a weekend. New here, hi, hello! The break was only 3 days and a weekend, so the following week, I just didn't show up. I could not show my face. So I just did not show up. I didn't show up until the following Monday. So the Monday, the entire week I skipped, and the Monday after that I got there, but I came in at 11 a.m. Like, I can laugh at the story now. But little 14-year-old me was devastated. Alright? I hadn't even turned 15 yet, and I was convinced my life was over. I had not even turned 15 yet, and I was convinced that after the lobby incident, my life would be over. I would never have a social life again. That's how that felt. How old were you then? I was 14. I would have turned 15 a couple months later. This was back in, I believe, February of 2018, so I would have turned 15, just, let's see, 3 months later is when I turned 15. I was so upset that that happened. Gonna DM you a story from my school? Okay. Another thing I think about frequently, can you do a breed? What does that mean? Oh yeah, here's Scented Candle, by the way. She's just kind of here. She's got a little... Is that a wooden one? I believe that's a wooden mouth rose. Bring up the sandwich, she didn't have time to get ready. I've stayed home because I missed the bus before, and it was only because I went to a school that was 7.5 miles away. There was no way I was walking. What, I feel the same way. I fell on top of it because I tripped and I was in so much shock I couldn't move. I get that! Like, I have so many embarrassing moments from school. I'm glad I've graduated. I'm glad I'm out of there. One thing I do miss from school, though, is the food. The school I went to had really good food at lunch. It got to the point that if somebody wasn't eating, people would bribe them to still go through the lunch line and get them a second plate. Like, there were a few times where even I would do somebody's like homework before they had to go into class. And in exchange, they would get me like my favorite item if we were having it for lunch that day. Sometimes it was the lasagna, because I really did like school lasagna. Other days it was just the burritos. But either way, I would do people's homework just to get like an extra burrito or an extra 2 burritos sometimes. Are you done IUH hunting? No, I'm just eating dinner. I can't really access much of my keyboard when I'm eating because I've got a plate on my desk. My desk is very tiny. I'll be continuing. I'm just eating some food. Here you go, Foxy. Here's Snoop Dogg. Mr. D-O-double-G himself. He did come wrapped in a bow. So he kept his bow. Sent it. Kai, that's... that's devastating. Have you ever been hacked? No, I haven't. Let me go get that herd on mainland. That way we'll at least get a new herd to spawn by the time I'm done eating. My mom makes such good food. It's unbelievable. Bye, Tim. See you tomorrow. Bye! About to cry. What's up? Your mom needs to send me some. She makes good food. Not always makes good food. Like, my mom definitely has some stuff that I don't like, but... she makes really, really good food. You caught an IUH? That's wonderful! Congratulations! Thank you for subscribing. What kind is it? There we go. Now we can go back to my island, and hopefully by the time I'm done eating, we should have another herd. What's your thoughts on the Marwari so far? I love them. They're so goofy. I love them with their silly little ears. Oh, well, there's the next herd. Let's go grab that, I guess. And then we'll have another by the time I'm done eating. That was quick. Like to call them little sad boys. I've been calling them Miwis. Like Kiwis, but Miwis. That's just what I've been calling them. I also sometimes call them Tootsie Rolls, or Curly Fries. And Goofy Goobers, because that's what they are. They're the goofiest goobers. Like, Marwaris look like they regularly go to Weenie Hut Juniors in SpongeBob. Like, that's just where they look like they hung out. They hang out in Weenie Hut Juniors. Alright, now we can go back to my island so I can finish eating. Alright. Trying to think of other stories I can tell you guys while I eat. Thank you for subscribing! There we go. I'll let you guys just look at all of the titles. What are you eating? I have curry. My mom made curry, so I have that, and it's really good. Yeah, go ahead, Grace, but, dog on Snoop Dogg is spelled with 2 G's. Because the person Snoop Dogg is, Mr. D-O-double-G himself. Snoop Dogg is, it's got 2 G's. This food is so good. Do you guys have any favorite foods? Ramen, queso, pasta, cheeseburger. Ooh. There is a bar in my area that makes the best cheeseburgers. Whenever I can afford it, or if I'm just having a bad day, I buy myself a cheeseburger. Chicken nuggets always come through for me. Well, you know what, Tango? That is the sparkle, because me too. I'm sure we can relate. Hello, hello, welcome in. Yeah, you know what that means, Tango. Me too. You can never go wrong with, like, some chicken nuggets or some chicken tenders. They slap. You can never go wrong with them. Welcome back to both of you. Do you want some of my bread? I love bread. There was a or something that was a whole thread of the sparkle with people eating mac and cheese with chicken nuggets. Exactly. I do that. I do that. It's so good. Tango, I think I might have reposted that video. I'm not gonna lie. Was it on TikTok? And did it have, I don't remember if it was Mario Kart, gameplay in the background, but it was some kind of race car thing. It was just like a video with, of, I think it was 4chan. It was like just that thread, and it was just people frequently posting their chicken nuggets and mac and cheese, and then one person had pizza. And why do I forgot? Yeah, I think I reposted that video. Why do you have so many titles? Because I like to collect them. Yeah? Okay, yeah. I think I reposted that one. For those of you who don't know, I tagged Tango in some really cursed things on TikTok. My TikTok should be linked in the description below. But if not, it's Temaria Wild Horse Islands. If you just type in Temaria, just type in, like, Temaria on TikTok, at least one of my, like, 17 accounts should come up. Just find the one that has a matching profile picture to my YouTube. Okay, Kai. And those videos of nail artists practicing doing nails, and they go up under the fake hand. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Is Forest Desert Jungle a good place for IUH hunting? Yes. Yes, it is. I've never caught an IUH on Forest, but it's tiny enough that it's manageable. Sorry, I dropped something. Okay, I picked up what I dropped. We're good. I will be in a public server after stream. Should make a Kahoot for us to play in your titles. That's what I was thinking of doing for a celebration stream. Cause my channel did just turn 1 year old yesterday. But I was thinking instead I would celebrate my Twitch anniversary and my YouTube anniversary together. So I'm probably doing a large game night with a bunch of other people sometime this month. My Twitch channel is turning 3 years old in a couple weeks. Alright. We might do Jackbox as a viewer. We might do a viewer Jackbox at some point. Love Kahoot. Me too. The music is amazing. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Love Jackbox. I do too. The thing is, it would probably have to be hosted on Twitch instead of YouTube. Because they don't have YouTube integration, but they do have Twitch integration. Meaning I can force you guys to sign in on Twitch, so if one of you misbehaves, you can get banned from my Jackbox lobbies. Does the live stay saved into streams? Yes, it'll be on the live category of my channel. Want to get Mooshake blacklit antlers with pure white lights. Aww. Cameras in our backyard go off every night because there's a fat raccoon in our yard. I love raccoons! They're so cute! They're like little bandits. I love seeing videos of the raccoons in Canada because they're just round. They're just big, fat, and round, and I love them. I've been following a cat on... He's fighting me for the phone. Well, tell your cat I said hello. I've been following a cat that's on a weight loss journey on TikTok. His name is Axel, but he's also known as Biggie Smalls. And it's really funny. But I've been following Axel for a while now. And he's lost enough weight now that he can jump up on the couch all by himself. And I actually almost cried. I'm so proud of him. Like he's lost enough weight so far that he can jump up on the couch on his own. He's currently owned by he's in a rescue. He's a rescue cat. And they've got him on a weight loss journey because his old owner, I don't know if they were like elderly and just overfed him, because that happens with a lot of cats that are owned by elderly owners or what. But he's slowly losing weight. He's learned how to go down the stairs on his own. He can't go back up the stairs yet, but I'm waiting for the day I see a notification for that post. But he's so cute. He's this little orange and white cat, and he's so round. The name Biggie Smalls is actually so funny. Can you do a face reveal? No. I don't feel like it. Do you still have the subway command? I do. There we go. Maybe the account name, I want to see him. I'll go find it right now. His name is Axel. Okay. Can't see my keyboard. There we go. I found it. I found the page. Make sure I mute that just in case. Here you go. He's just a fat cat on a weight loss journey, and I love him. He goes downstairs on his own. But he's still struggling a little. But he can get up on the couch now. He's lost enough weight that like his joints are allowing him to jump on the couch now, and I'm so proud of him. He is an inspiration to all. Come on, get in my backpack. There we go. Yep, Nightbot is a bot. That was a chat command to get him to get it to say it. Yeah, it's really sad to see like incredibly overweight animals. Especially cats, because I don't like the videos of them like really sadly trying to like gently climb on couches. Like, that's sad. It's really sad to see them. So I'm really happy to see all the accounts of like recovery animals like losing weight and getting healthier. I've seen some physical therapy videos for cats of like a cat in a pool. The water helps them walk a little further, and it's so... I love those videos. They make me so happy. Like, I'm so proud of these animals I will never meet, but they're so great. Like, yeah, chubby cats, like round ones, they can definitely be adorable. Like, I love round and fat animals, like bears before they go into hibernation. But I especially like seeing the weight loss journeys, especially of fat cats. Because seeing that fat cat get healthy is wonderful. Because, you know, whoever ends up adopting that cat, now that the cat is healthier, is going to have so many more years with that cat. That is a cat that will have a happy, loving family, and it'll be healthy again. Like, I love that stuff. Like, then of course there are just some cats that are just naturally they just look fat. Oh, hi, River! My day is going well, thank you. The alert is going to go off. I don't know when, and I'm not letting my guard down this time. But hello, thank you! Come on, Mustang, get in my backpack. Yep, we're just gonna wait for the alert. It happens every time. Hopefully I don't scare this time. Don't worry, I'm expecting it this time. There we go. Got a thoroughbred. There we go. I should enable text-to-speech for that. I should probably enable that. I don't know if I have the option to, but I'm gonna check. Because I know when some people resubscribe with their membership, like, that has text-to-speech. So I'm gonna see if I can enable it for for those as well. Have to do homework. Oh. I did so much better in school when I finally transferred into a school that didn't believe in homework. Like, my grades went up. They skyrocketed, even. There we go. We're gonna grab that. Welcome back! Ooh, I like Tango's suggestion. Fruity Pebbles is a great name. I'm not currently accepting gifts, sorry. I appreciate the thought very much, though. Where could I find a school that doesn't send 40 pages of homework? Mine was an alternative high school. We only had 80 students. And a lot of times, they just didn't send a homework because they found with, like, the students in the school, it wasn't being beneficial. We weren't an official high school, so, like, we weren't the main high school. There were only 80 students. The other high school had a ton of students. So, with less students, the teachers were allowed to, they were given, like, more of an opportunity to teach individually. So they had more time, they had smaller classes. What if I get you a pure wild caught title? Foxy, I will literally dedicate a command in my chat to you. It can be whatever you want, a fast food order or something like that, I will do it. You know, just hypothetically. I'm trying to think. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It wasn't beneficial, but being an alternative high school, we also had the option to take a Friday off. At least twice, once or twice a semester, they would give us one Friday off. How much do I have to bribe you with to make you add a fart command? What would it do? Just trigger, like, a fart sound? Tango, what would it do? Is there a limit to commands? No, I can add as many as I want. I could do some audio commands. Like, I feel like that's something that'd be possible. How much longer are you streaming? Just till I get bored. Remake Melfia's Roulette. Ooh. Releases a fart into your room. Tango, I would cry. Here, Tango, I'm gonna DM you. Hang on, I can't find you in my list. Hang on. I know you're here, I'm just blind. Alright, there you are. How much was your PNG? I paid nothing for it. Mel and I have I guess you could say a partnership. In exchange for putting her ad on my Be Right Back screen. So her ad right here is always the first one you see. In exchange for that, as well as being her thumbnail artist when she eventually starts her channel, I get my PNGs made. So it's not a sponsorship. It's pretty much an art trade. I give her a little slot to put her little ad on my, it's not paid, by the way. I give her a little space to put her Ko-fi link on my, my Be Right Back screen, because she's my sister, she does my PNGs. Oh, come on. There we go. So she just gets to put it up. However, if you want to see the prices for Mel's PNGs that she makes, you can actually go to her Ko-fi page. Mel, can you link your page? I don't have the link. Her and I both comms reopen on the 15th? Yeah. I'm wanting to buy a PNG, so I might buy from her. She is a very good artist to buy from. This is not sponsored, I'm just genuinely related to her. Yep, her commissions reopen on the... What did she say? The 15th. Yeah, the 15th. I need like a tutorial on where to find horses on jungle because I don't know any of the spawns. Oh boy, do I have a thing for you. Dusty, if you go to my IUH Hunting tutorial... Oh, no herd. If you go to my IUH Hunting tutorial, I have all of the maps for every island except mainland. Because there's no IUHs on mainland. If you go there, I have all of the maps on screen at one point. You can just screenshot them and use any of them. Why did you name yourself Temaria? That's a really good question. So I was, in 2016, I was Temari on a game. Like, that was my username. I was just Temari. On another game it shut down in 2018. The other game's still going now. On a game that was shutting down in 2018, I was known as Maria. Like, that's what everybody who knew me called me. I was Maria to them. And I realized that they were, if I really wanted to, I could just mix the two names because there was, there was just an A on the end. Like, Temari and Maria shared enough letters that I was just like, hey, you know what? I didn't cut out, by the way. I just accidentally stopped talking. Temari and Maria shared enough common letters that I would just have to smack an A on the end of Temari to still be called Maria by the friends who knew me as Maria. So I became Temaria. The reason I got extra A's on the end was because Temaria was already taken on Roblox in 2017 or 2018 when I wanted to change my username. So I believe it was 2018. So I added 2 A's to the end of my name, and Roblox accepted it. So that's where Temaria came from, with the extra A's. It's just Roblox not giving me my name. Though, granted, Maria and Temaria are not my real name. I don't care if people call me Maria, though. Some of you guys do it in the comments anyway. Like, if you don't want to call me Tem, you don't want to call me Temaria, as long as you don't call me by my actual first name, we're good. You can call me Maria if you want. I don't really care too much about that one. Some people have called me, the last person who did this pronounced it Tema, so T-E-M-A. There have been a few people who called me that. Yeah. There's many different ways you say my username if you can't pronounce it. Give me a herd, please! Alright, how's my inventory doing? Okay, I have enough to catch 10 more. On Animal Jam, you were called Temmie? Yeah, a lot of people called me Temmie on there. Oh, also, anybody who applied for moderator on the 2nd, everybody should have received a reply if you applied for moderator on April 2nd. Anybody who applied after that, you haven't received if you haven't received a reply yet, just wait, you'll receive one. But anyone who applied for moderator on April 2nd, everybody who applied on that day, has been responded to. Sounds like Teddy. I've had people call me that as well. Hang on, I gotta stand up. I didn't get to apply. You can apply. I was just saying for the people who applied on the 2nd. We had about 25 people apply on April 2nd. So everyone who applied on April 2nd, provided they filled out the form correctly, should have a reply. There were a few who did not fill it out correctly and did not get a reply. I refuse to say it? Yeah. Listen, my real first name has been said on stream multiple times. However, if a viewer calls me by it, I am not answering. Like, if a viewer calls me by it, I don't answer. In some cases, I will even block. I am 100% trigger happy with the block button. How old do you have to be to apply for moderator? There's technically no age limit, but you have to have Discord. So if you don't have Discord, you usually won't get accepted. All right. Giving you all of my luck for finding another event, Marwari, but I have to go for a bit. I'll be back if you're still streaming at about 7 p.m. Alrighty. Sorry, I had to DM someone real quick. Mod applications get checked every Friday. Man, we haven't found a single event besides the 2 Appaloosas earlier. I've been live for 3.5 hours, and there has not been... There's only been 2 events. What's your opinion on Has Been Hotel? Hell of a Boss is better. No, Has Been Hotel is pretty good. It's okay. I would say the worst episode of Has Been Hotel is the first one. But beyond that, like, it's okay. It's fine. I do actually mean it when I say Hell of a Boss is better, though. I love that one more. What did I miss? Not much. I've gone through 300 lassos on 3 different islands, and I've caught 2 event horses the entire time. Just 2. Listen, I'll tell you guys why I think the worst episode of Has Been Hotel is the first one. And it's entirely because when Has Been Hotel first got teased on Twitter and other sites, they posted a clip that had a very drastic animation error where Vaggie in the background in the first episode just disappears, okay? Just disappears. She's standing there, and then she's gone. Like, they didn't zoom in or anything. She just pop. She's just gone. And they got clowned on for that, and they just never corrected it. So episode 1 was still put out with that. Yeah, it happens multiple times in other episodes too. Like, it wasn't cleaned up. Like, characters in the background just pop away. Like, you don't get them off frame. No, they're on frame and they just disappear. Yeah. Like, it's just, it feels a lot lower quality than Hell of a Boss. Even with that one being produced by a studio, and Hell of a Boss being produced by with a large lower budget. A much lower budget. And they had how many years to work on Hell of a Boss? No, sorry, Hazbin Hotel. Like, it got picked up by a studio a couple years ago, and it still just doesn't look like it was cleaned up. Can I have a virtual hug from Candy Wafer? Of course. Let me just pick this up. Oh, the songs in Hazbin Hotel are great. It just feels rushed. The plot in Hazbin Hotel is so jumbled I could never explain it thoroughly. Here, I got this. Hazbin Hotel is pretty much a story about the Princess of Hell, Charlie, running a hotel that is supposed to rehabilitate sinners in hell so that they can become angels and go up to heaven due to overpopulation in hell. And long story short, it's just rushed. That's all you really need to know about it. That's just the basic summary. She runs a hotel in hell to rehabilitate sinners to become angels due to an overpopulation problem down below, alright? That's it. And the first couple episodes are just her proving that it can be done. Yeah, Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel are both meant for an older audience and not a younger audience. Like, they have their ratings for a reason. They are mature shows. They are not they're an adult cartoon, just like South Park or Family Guy or any of the others. Like, it's meant for a more mature audience, and it deals with topics and themes that younger audiences should not be watching. Hello, hello. Do you have a favorite song in Hazbin Hotel? I do, but I don't like the original version of it. Loser Baby is my favorite, but I don't like the original version because it ends too abruptly. I like the cover that was done by Anna. If any of you guys know that cover artist, you could probably just type in "Loser Baby" and then followed by just the name Anna, and she'll come up. But I like the cover that she did. They kind of fixed it up a little, changed some of the lyrics that didn't fit in. And it was a much better version than the original. Yeah, I feel like the X on the eye could have been hidden. Like, when I don't want to spoil anything, but like when her backstory is revealed, they could like lift her hair and show it instead. But, character design. Gotta go all out. Welcome back! It's sushi for dinner? Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm back. It throws me off when cartoons are aimed at adults. With like swearing. Makes me feel odd because cartoons don't strike me as an adult thing. There have been cartoons aimed at adults for years. Like, especially the really old ones, like Tango said. Like, Betty Boop had a lot of adult humor in it. Like, that's one of the really old ones. Like, most of the Disney ones had a lot of very adult themes in them, and they were still marketed towards, it still just ended up being kids that were mostly watching them, but, like, cartoons have always, like, even now, like, SpongeBob still has a lot of adult jokes. Like, SpongeBob itself has adult jokes built into it. Like, even kids' cartoons now still have jokes in them meant for the adults. What's your favorite anime? Probably Black Butler. Just as cringy as it is, I know, but Black Butler. Yes, even Bluey has jokes that are meant more towards the parents. Yes, Black Butler, I know. Do you have a favorite Black Butler character? Mine is, and I'm gonna be really basic with this one, mine is Grell. I love that little Reaper. Eating Chick-fil-A right now. Ooh. Yep, exactly that, Tango. Yeah, Newt, I feel really bad saying that, like, I hated the original version, the one that he's singing in, but it's just because of the instrumental they gave it, and the way the lyrics just don't flow. How many wild horses have you caught? 23,000. I don't know the exact count. I'll check. 23,720. I have never seen Harry Potter. Rather hunt down the person that ate all your lasagna or your biggest hater. Listen, I can't hunt down my biggest hater because my biggest hater is myself, which is why it is so easy. Which is why it is so easy to just ignore it. Because you know what? You are always, and I'm gonna say this like a principle, you are always your biggest critic. And if you can ignore that, you can ignore the others. That's why I don't care when people, like, comment mean stuff. Usually I'll be like, I know, deep down, that that person is just struggling. It's fine. They can do their own thing. They'll come to their senses eventually. I do know that they're songs. I don't like Poison. It's, again, one of those songs where, like, the instrumental doesn't match the pace at which they're singing. Like, a lot of the songs in Hazbin Hotel just stop abruptly. Like, some of them, it's in a good way. But, like, again, the one I called my favorite, that one, it's just moving really quickly and then it just randomly slows down to end the song, as if somebody edited it down for, like, a performance or something. Like, it makes it feel a lot more like the song should have been longer, and that they were just cut right through the middle. Like, that's just what they feel like. I still love the show, and I love the music, but sometimes it's just too hard to find that like, kind of vibe on a song. We love Nightbot. Nightbot is the mod team pet. Our little chatbot. Only like 2 of the songs? Which 2? Does Nightbot do jokes? He doesn't. We haven't taught him how yet. We haven't taught him how to do jokes yet. Yeah, with loser, it just cuts off randomly. Like they're going through like this big ending chorus, and then it's like they're really fast, and it goes, it just stops. Okay, it stops right there, and then it slows down, and it's so uncomfortable. So if you don't like the original, I would suggest going and finding the cover by Anna Pantsu. It's good. Hers is so much better. They changed some of the lyrics so they don't feel as choppy. And they're really, that version's just really good. I suggest it. Highly. I'd say CL, Sebastian, or Tanaka. Ooh, I do like them. Come on, get in my backpack. There we go. Let's see. What's the best island for IUH hunting? I would say there is no technical best island. But I would say if you want an island with a bunch of spawns, so you don't really have to go to multiple islands, I would suggest Jungle. Jungle also has some of the prettiest ones. Like, they've got Amethyst. I love Amethyst. Give her water. I'm gonna have to. I gotta go get more lassos. I'll give her water. It's okay. It's alright, Candy Wafer. You can wait just 1 minute. Listen, I love Candy Wafer. I love her. Alright, Candy Wafer is the best. She has 162 stamina. Alright, so I have to treat her nicely. If I don't treat her nicely, she won't run around. She won't run around with me. She also tries to bite people. There we go. Alright, you wait there, Candy Wafer. I'm gonna buy some stuff. We'll go ahead and get 200 lassos this time. Ooh, she's getting angry. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Post a picture of Max Level on the pet channel. Ooh, okay. Tried the pink wafers. The candy wafers? No. She's not named after the sugar wafers. She's named after the candy ones. I do have one named Sugar Wafer that is named after those. Let's see. I want to see the axolotl. Hang on. I want to see. I'm checking. Oh. Oh my god. That's so cute. I love axolotls. His name is Kevin. I love Kevin. Just spam the 5. It'll autocorrect to 50, it's fine. There we go. Should we go for 3 hours? It's about to be 4 in about 15 minutes. Hello, welcome back. Oh yeah, Tango, is the squirrel still free? Do you still have a free squirrel? There's... Huh? What? Tango, are you just collecting squirrels? Are you trying to wish to let them stay lost? Can I see them? Can I have a picture? Can I see the little squirrels? Listen, I think deep down your mom does want to keep the squirrels. They're kind of hiding. Okay. I think your mom just wants to keep the squirrels. She does, but doesn't at the same time. Oh. What's your favorite show / TV show? I don't think I have a favorite. I watch whatever my friends show me. Like, I was watching... A couple months ago, I was watching The Boys with one of my friends. And then I watched Breaking Bad with Xander, and then we're watching Better Call Saul now. I caught up on Invincible lately. Took care of a squirrel a long time ago, so I think she finds it sentimental, but we also really don't have the proper stuff or time. Aww. Do you have an IUH you don't like / dislike? Probably Pearly Black. I don't really like the dark pearly colors. Pearly Blue, though, is adorable. I love it. Come on, get up the hill. There we go. I think once I finish Lunar, like right now, I'm probably gonna end. Imagine I end and I find an IUH. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'll certainly do something. This is fine. This is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna capture the last little bits of Lunar, and then I will probably end. Got 3 more horse spawns. Said you'll be in a public when you end, right? Yeah, probably a little bit after. Can you keep streaming if you get an IUH? If I get an IUH, I will keep streaming, yes. But it seems unlikely. I've only got this horse spawn and 2 others after this one. Oh, it doesn't look likely. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have an exact time I'll be in the public server. But hey, we hit 1 million tokens again today. I'm back to 1 million. What time will you be in the public server? I think I might have just read that one. I don't know what time. I've got to fill my inventory with stuff again. Alright, looks like that was the last spawn. Do we have a herd anywhere? No herd. Alright, I think I'm gonna end. I'll probably be live. If I don't go live tomorrow, I'll be live on Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know the drill. When you see the thanks for watching screen, type title in the chat. Hang on. Hang on, I'm doing something. Yeah.